Thank you for staying with us on Citizen Weekend. Self-proclaimed prophetess Mary Akatsa has been buried in a funeral ceremony attended by thousands of her faithful and residents of Kawangware 56. The late Akatsa courted controversy by her so-called miracles in her church by conducting weddings between the living and the dead and claiming that Jesus visited her church back in 1988. Njoroge Gatete reports.
A charged congregation at Jerusalem Church of Christ in Kawangware 56, celebrating the end of a chapter for a woman who drew thousands of congregants to her church in the 90s, including politicians seeking miracles. Men dressed in white and blue caps are first in line, singing and dancing close to the casket of the late 60-year-old Mary Akatsa, a preacher and a self-proclaimed prophetess. The enthusiasm a clear reflection of the way she conducted burial ceremonies for the members of her church who passed on. Music and dance was the order of the day. Women and children were not left behind. They danced as they surrounded the casket, carrying the remains of a woman best remembered for punishing them when they went astray. Surprisingly, the whips made them love her even more. Different groups wore different attires in honor of Akatsa, whom they referred to as Mami, and who says music can be good without drummers. Here, they were in plenty, beating their drums to her favorite tunes. Even boxing legends mourned her in their own unique way.
Naomba msiaye achana, venye mimi na Mosi mami ametulea hivyo, hatujai achana. Hata mmoja wetu akifanya makosa, lazima mmoja wetu asimamie aseme hii ni mbaya, hii ni nzuri, lakini tujai achana. Mkuwe na hiyo nguvu kama yangu na Mosi, na kanisa itaendelea kusonga mbele.
Yale ya mama alitenda mnajua. Nikisimama hapa nikirudia, kila moja ako na jambo mama alimtendea.
Hundreds of followers who addressed the mourners spoke of her generosity in the community, despite the fact that many viewed her as a disciplinarian who did not shy away from punishing men and women.
Mami alitulisha, alikuwa ananibeba kwa ipi. Sijanyonya, nimegrow nikijua, hata nilikuja kujua sina mama nikiwa class 6. Mami aliishi kufunika any means itanifanya nijue sina mama. Juu nilikuwa nasikia watu tunamuita mami, na shule nasikia watu wakisema mamangu, mamangu, mamangu.
Kila mtu mami amepanda mbegu. Awe ni mlevi, mami alikuwa anampenda, anampatia chakula, anampatia nguo. Mami ametufanyia mengi.
Si tuko na watoto wamesoma? Kuna wale ambao wamefanya mtihani. Mimi nataka mtanipatia 50, watoto 50. Na hiyo ni kwa sababu ya mami wetu. Na hiyo tunaita scholarship ya dada Mary, si ndio?
The climax of the celebration of the late Akatsa, who succumbed to pulmonary hypertension, was the covering of her body in white nets before her burial inside the church compound. She will be remembered for her controversial way in dealing with errant church members, whom she whipped during church services. Her rule on conducting weddings during funerals when one of the partner has passed on, and the 1988 incident when she brought to her church a white bearded man whom she claimed was Jesus. An incident that sparked debate across the country. Akatsa leaves behind 2 sons. Gatete Njoroge, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
Former Kimilili Member of Parliament Suleiman Murunga was